Hello everyone and welcome to very entertaining videos, and today we're going to take a look at 8 more Google Chrome apps, but this time they aren't just for YouTube. So without further ado, let's get on with today's video. So the first app that we're going to take a look at is Dark Reader, which is actually an app that I mentioned in my last 5 Google Chrome apps for YouTube video, but this time I'm treating it as a normal app. So here you can see that we have some settings, but for example here in Google I search YouTube and we have some like search results, but everything is dark, and that's basically what Dark Reader does. It's like a dark mode for most websites. So here I can change some settings, do it brighter, or yeah, change the brightness, change the contrast, raise whole sepia. So you can see that, for example, here in Wikipedia, it's also dark. Load. Okay, it is in the mid. Okay, there it goes. There you go. Because I also made a shortcut to toggle a single web page on and off, which is Control A. You can change that in the settings. Click here. So yeah, I can click Control A to just take it off, and I can put Control Shift A to turn it off completely, which turns it off for all the websites. So the next app that we're going to take a look is a Speedtest by Ookla. So this is basically the Google Chrome app from the Speedtest app, which is like the best speed test out there. So it has many features apart from giving you a speed test. It gives you the web speed of the web page that you're on. It also has a account like feature. I haven't tried it out, so I can't really tell you, and some more stuff that you don't really need. But here, if I click go, then you'll be able to see my internet speed. This is a ping, this is download, and now next is going to do the upload speed. So let it load. Okay, so you can see that my download speed is 25.4 megabits per second, and my upload is actually really low. I don't like that, but okay, that's cool. You also have here a share button and again an account button, but I don't know what's that for. Next we have Notifier for Twitter, which is basically like a mini Twitter over here for your Google Chrome, and here it shows the latest tweets from your account. Here's your account. You can have multiple accounts. It also, like the name says, notifies you of Twitter. Gives you Twitter notifications in the bottom right corner. Here you can also type any tweet, like I won't tweet that. Here you have your notifications, messages, and here's your tweets. So yeah, that's cool. Here it gives you like little pop-up window. I don't know why that happened. So yeah, here you have more settings, your account settings, and stuff like that you don't really need. So in the most simplest form, it basically shows you your Twitter notifications to your computer. So yeah. So next we have Grammarly for Chrome over here, which has a lot of features, but I will try to simplify it like the most. So here, well, it basically is in the simple form a check your grammar, basically. So here you click new document. You can make a new document where it checks your grammar, your English grammar. So again, you can paste any text over here, or you can type like, "Hello there, how are you?" And it will check my grammar. I think it learned like R and U, but yeah, you can click over there and change the grammar like that. It's very simple. You can also share the documents and more stuff. It also has a premium feature, but I am not doing that. Like, yeah, I'm not paying. Okay, so it also works for many websites. Like for example, Twitter. If you want to tweet something, you can like "Hello, how are you doing?" and it will check your grammar. Yeah, there we go. And what happened with that? Okay, that isn't it's you. Yeah, sometimes it gets confused, like with simple stuff. You can type like hello, and there we go, hello. And I think that over here you have yeah, more stuff about, and you can also edit the text in this pop-up, which is cool. Okay, so for example, in YouTube, if you want to comment something to your favorite YouTuber, then you can also do that, but it doesn't work with the new like design. And if you don't know what I mean, then yeah, basically YouTube has a new better design, but apparently the app is incompatible with that, so yeah, that's cool. Primarily also works with many more apps. So yeah, I guess there are many stuff you can mess around with it, but that's basically what Primarily does. So next we have Just Read, and I don't know if you use Safari in the past, but it basically has like a reader mode, and this is basically the same thing for Google Chrome. So if you click it, it will turn everything to a nice little window where you can read it more easily over here, and it basically like removes all the annoying stuff or only stuff that you want to see. So it is distracting. So here I actually made it like dark, which you can change. So if you go to the top of your screen of your window, and if you just go a bit right, and then as soon as that appears, just click it. Here you can change the color. You can do it white if you want. The text, then you can do it another color, and yeah, it's basically very customizable for your needs. And if it's white, then you can actually see the buttons over here, because if it's dark, then you can't. So yeah, that's cool. You can customize it a lot more over here. You can basically mess around with it and save. And here you have an option to print if you want, like if the second button over here and the last one, or first, depending on how you look at it. You basically get out of Just Read. And it doesn't only work with Wikipedia, but with many websites, like for example here The Verge. Let's try it out. Yeah, it works just fine, and actually a lot better than with Wikipedia. So yeah, that's cool. Moving on. So next we have MailTrack over here, which basically tracks every sent mail that you will send and tells you if the person that you send it to has already read your mail, like a messaging app basically. So here you have more settings and stuff, but I won't have a look at this because you can mess around with it. But it's basically, if I go to my email, it will be very pixelated by the way. Here you'll be able to see this MailTrack, which is the same thing. And by the way, you can upgrade it. You can upgrade it to more features, but I like it free. So if you go to send mail, then here you can see that all my send mail has already been read, which is cool. So yeah, that's actually a quite small app, but you also have more settings. So yeah, that's MailTrack. Moving on to the big ones. So next we have a very cool and very used app, which is called Stylish, which basically, well, first of all, I would say that I turned my reader off for all of these websites that I'm going to show you. But basically, Stylish changes the style or theme of every website independently, and these styles are actually made by users that uploaded their styles. So yeah, this style is for Wikipedia. It looks cool. It looks minimalistic and dark. It's called, over here we have Dark Wikipedia, and if you click here, you can have your, here you have your well, this one, the Wikipedia minimalistic dark. You have your installed I can't talk. Your installed styles. You can turn everything off and on. You can deactivate this one and activate this one for another look. This one also looks cool, but a bit too gray for me. I like it more dark. So yeah, this one looks cooler for me. You also have more styles over here that are again uploaded by users. And then here we have also Twitter, which is also an style. This is Twitter Dark Mode 2017, and you can also try a few more of these. So yeah, that's cool. The Verge, I also have the dark mode for this one over here. And again, you can find all these styles available for this website in the styles library. So yeah, that's cool. You can see it also works with Google Docs, and it works really nicely. And the style that I'm using is called Google Docs Dark UI. So yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, again, it works really nicely with Google Docs. And another very cool feature about this app is that you can actually, if you know CSS, change the code of the theme to make it look more pretty. So for example, here you can click edit and change the code in CSS, which is cool. And you can also, which is even cooler, make your own theme really easily with, again, CSS. So if you click create new style, here you'll be able to do your code for CSS, enter your name, save it, and many more stuff, and even export it to your computer, which is cool. Very cool. I really like it. I don't know what happened here. So yeah, that's basically stylish. Moving on. So the next one is my personal favorite, and it's called Infinity New Tab. And this app doesn't really change any of the websites, but basically if you open a new tab, something cool will happen. Wait for it. Look at this. So yeah, it basically looks really cool, like everything over here. This is actually the display of a default new tab. So here I can search anything. I can search for images, news, videos, maps. I also have shortcuts for Twitter. So if I click this, it will take me to Twitter. More shortcuts. Over here I have the settings of Infinity New Tab, which I will be taking a look at in a few seconds. But you can the background is also cool. I can click, for example, pickaxe, and I can search it in Google by clicking this green button. I can search it in Wikipedia, and I can also search it in the Minecraft wiki. That's not how you spell pickaxe, because of something that I made, and apparently pickaxe, I think I spelled it wrong. Anyway, so yeah, that's cool. And now I want to show you how I did this with 15 new tab. So first of all, let's go to settings. Here you'll be able to change out a lot of things, like for example the number of items, or in there you can also put a lot of things basically. You can also change the color of the text. You can change the wallpaper automatically. The wallpaper, I actually have it downloaded from the internet. You can also blur it if you want, which looks cool. You can also change the wallpapers that comes with Infinity New Tab. And I don't recommend you to click this thing on the bottom right corner, because like it says get a random wallpaper. It will basically get you another wallpaper, but it also will disable the one that you have if you uploaded it from your computer. So yeah, don't do it if you don't want. Then here in the search part of the settings, you can also add new search engines, like for example I added Minecraft wiki and Wikipedia, which is again really cool. And you can also search a new tab if you want. So yeah, cool. So if you click apps, you have all the apps for Google Chrome. But if you click settings and then add item, then here you have all the items that you can add over here, which is really cool. There are many third-party ones. For example, to-dos and notes. I will also add a notes one. I think it's called ideas. Okay, here, notes and ideas. And basically, if I click one of these to-dos, and then it will pop up right here, let's say as an internal app, which is something I really like, and it won't just give you a pop-up. And here you can click hello, enter, add it. Here you have your list of notes, which is cool. I think you can also middle click to remove it, or right click and then remove. Yeah, it's basically like iOS, very similar, which yeah, looks cool. It's cool. I don't want to say cool anymore. So here at item you can also make your custom items within URL, and if you click on it, it will take you to a website like for example Twitter or Apple or Netflix or stuff like that. You can put your own image, change the color, anything you want, and you can also put like in a contact kind of weird face. So yeah, that's basically Infinity Unit app, which is my favorite app. It's the coolest thing for Google Chrome basically. So yeah, those were the 8 apps that I will show you today. Over here, every single one of them I use them in my everyday life, and I really like them. So if you like this video, then leave a like and don't forget to subscribe for future very entertaining videos.